I'm particularly looking at how glyphosate causes interstitial lung disease, but I'm also answering the question in that paper that was raised in our first paper. There were critics that said that no one chemical could possibly cause all of the diseases that we mentioned in our first paper and our second paper and our third paper. In actuality, yes, one chemical could cause all of those diseases and many, many more. And once you understand what glyphosate is and understand the biochemistry of the molecule, you can understand all the various biological pathways that glyphosate would affect. Glyphosate is chemically, it's known as N-phosphonomethylglycine, and technically, glyphosate is an amino acid. However, it's an amino acid that never existed on Earth. You might say that it's extraterrestrial in nature because it is found nowhere on this planet. It was created in a lab. By the way, we have 20 or 21 amino acids that are peculiar to our biology, and they are the basic building blocks of life. Every protein is constructed from amino acids. Every cell in our body is constructed from these 21 amino acids. And the simplest amino acid in our biology is glycine. Now, when you look at glyphosate and you compare it to glycine, well, glyphosate is a glycine. The glycine monomer is used in the preparation of N-phosphonomethylglycine, which is glyphosate. What they do is they add a phosphonomethyl group to glycine, and that's how they get the herbicide. But when you look at the molecule, it is definitely an amino acid.
A tenet of biology with biomolecules like amino acids is that structure determines their function.
Glyphosate has about 90% of the market, and that's the one that's found in virtually all foods of the Western diet. Now, this is why glyphosate is so dangerous to our biology. It is an amino acid, and it is a mimetic of glycine. In other words, it can mimic our amino acid glycine. It can substitute itself. Our amino acid glycine performs many, many functions in our biology. Glycine, it converts many of the harmful substances, including toxic phenolic compounds that we're exposed to, into harmless forms. That's one of the things that glycine does in our biology. It also is important in the control of gluconeogenesis, or the manufacture of blood sugar from our protein in the liver. It's very, very important for the control of many other amino acids in the synthesis of hemoglobin and glutathione, and for DNA and RNA. Also, glycine is also an important part of our brain chemistry in the neurotransmission pathway. It's recognized as a neuroinhibitory neurotransmitter along with GABA. Now, glycine also makes up collagen, which gives the basic structure for our organs and glands and our tissue and skin. Collagen forms structural proteins that support our cells and make us who we are. We look at glyphosate, and glyphosate can substitute itself for glycine. It has a higher electrical potential. So if glyphosate is circulating in our biology, along with glycine, and they happen to be in the same place at the same time, glyphosate will get picked up and prefer it over glycine. If we have glyphosate entering and becoming part of our tissues and our biochemistry, that sets us up for organ failure.